Welcome to the grand finale of The Floor. It began when 81 contestants arrived, all with eyes on that $200,000 grand prize.
I don't know if I could even comprehend winning. Like, it would mean so much to me. It would change my life.
Cora, it's time. Mobile apps.
Neighbour took on neighbour. Barbecue, come on up. In a series of sudden death duels.
Let's duel. Facebook.
Grilled salmon.
Strictly boring.
And one by one, 72 of them went home.
61. One patty cake. 120. Oh my God, I'm out.
Oh my Lord.
Now only 9 remain.
There we go. Tonight everything comes to a head. Everyone has to step forward into the contest. Come on, come on.
Some are battle-hardened.
Kate the Great going for number 8.
She is invincible.
Defend it again.
I know, insane. I'm so happy.
Others have kept a low profile.
I was hoping to hide here in the corner, but I've got no one to hide behind anymore.
Or simply scared off the competition.
Veggies. Don't think that'd be a wise move.
Being a mixed master chef, this is my comfort zone.
Duncan slightly terrifies me. He looks like the kind of guy that plays a lot of board games.
But now, given heritage periodic table.
No one has wanted to take this on. There are still a lot of people around me who are sitting on their original subject.
My category is girl groups.
Beauty.
Toys.
No one knows more about sci-fi than me.
It's incredible just to think there's 9 of us standing there where there used to be 81.
The floor's actually feeling a bit empty, but in the end, there can only be one.
I feel really tingly. I have a really good feeling in my bones.
It's winner take all.
Let's light up your floor.
And the $200,000 will be won tonight.
If they can conquer the floor. I'm Roger Corser, and this is the grand finale of the floor. Let's bring out our players. Here they are, our final 9. All right. Good luck.
I'm coming for that 200K. There are some amazing players on the floor, but not as amazing as me. I think the biggest threat at the moment on the floor will be Duncan.
Good luck. Got this. I don't think anyone stands a chance against me. The floor is basically a giant board game, so that's definitely going to work to my advantage.
Good luck, my dude.
At the end of the night, I'm absolutely hoping to be the last one standing on the floor. It's anyone's game at this point.
Everything comes to a head tonight. Only one person walks away with that big $200,000 prize. Tonight, the floor is mine.
Welcome, welcome, our final 9. I must apologise to the audience tonight. They're a little bit rowdy, and that's because you might see some familiar faces in the front row all the way along. Our previous players, welcome back. And welcome to the grand finale. We started with 81 on this floor, and because of your knowledge, strategy and nerves of steel, the 9 of you have managed to eliminate 72 other players from the game. Quite an achievement. For the final time, let's take a look at the state of play. Kate cut a swathe across the floor with 37 tiles, earning yourself another $10,000 for $20,000 in your hot little pocket. But you had to work really, really hard to get it, didn't you?
So hard. I'm out of adrenaline. I was a husk of a human by the end of that.
You won yourself 8 duels more by far than anyone else in such a diverse range of topics. But more tiles means more chance of being challenged than anyone else on the floor. Okay, let's take a look at the second biggest territory. Ashley. Hello. Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
On making it to the final 9, being one of our whales. Difference being, you've still got your own category of girl groups. Must be a good feeling.
Look, if you want to be my lover, I got to take out all my friends, so...
Hey? Someone's been studying and working on lines as well. I like it.
Thank you.
Well, we will see what happens because everyone here on the floor has a shot at winning $200,000 right here tonight on the floor. All right, let's get the show on the road. Monica, you won the last duel. You've had plenty of time to think about exactly how you want this game to play out, whether you want to stay on the floor or play on. To help you make that decision, let's take a look at the options you have around you. 4 original categories there. They are girl groups, beauty, games night, and sci-fi, plus one rather large inherited category, the periodic table. Ball is in your court at the moment. What are you tossing up between staying where you are or challenging one of your neighbours and making a mark in this grand finale?
So my category is musical movies, which I'm very, very confident in, very happy to defend. I think I'm going to stay on the floor and just see what happens. Let the fates decide.
All right, playing it safe. She's going to stay on the floor. All right. You know what happens next? Let's do it. Let's activate the randomizer. You've all played before, so tonight the randomizer can select any one of you. There's $200,000 up for grabs, but who will survive to the end to claim it? Kale! No. Unfortunately, sir, you can hide no longer. You don't have much choice, but let's light it up. Periodic table.
Look, I was good at chemistry in high school, and now I have an adult son that is a rocket scientist.
You know what? You're going to need that knowledge right now. We've got our first duel. Come on up. Woo! It's Lego Master Kale taking on Kate the Great.
You know this. You've got this.
Been studying, I got it.
Kate stepping up for a record-breaking night duel.
Pressure is so on right now. My heart is racing 100 miles a minute, but I've been doing my studying. Maybe it'll pay off.
The periodic table has me stressing. This is absolutely not a category that I want to defend. I'm in big trouble here.
Kate, welcome back.
Feels like home.
Kale, welcome back, sir. Lego Masters like to go big. I tell you what, if we win this duel, it's a lot of territory.
Kale scale even.
That is Kale scale. That is huge. You have a chance tonight of taking home $200,000. What would that do for you?
It's still a lot of Lego, but I would love to put on my own exhibition, and that would fund it. So
big exhibition.
Big Lego exhibition.
Kate, number 2 from Melbourne.
That's
200
right.
grand.
Yeah.
You've pocketed 20
Yep.
so far.
Yep.
220 sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Sounds amazing. Yeah, I've got a few plans. The main one is that we are rolling off our fixed rate mortgage next year, so this will help with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly would. All right, let's get down to our first duel of the night. Challenger always goes first. It's you. Subject is the periodic table. You'll see a symbol on the screen. You need to name the element. The journey to $200,000 continues right now. Let's duel.
Kate's got this. She's probably not even sweating anymore.
Hydrogen.
Oxygen.
Carbon.
Nitrogen.
Helium.
Calcium.
Chlorine.
Aluminum. Aluminium.
Gold.
Potassium.
Silver.
Lithium.
Iron.
Neon.
Zinc.
Fluorine.
Iodine.
Barium.
Pass. Sodium. Bugger. Cadmium.
Lead.
Arsenic. Pass. Argon. Uranium.
Copper.
Magnesium.
Boron.
Iridium.
Krypton.
Nitrogen. Nickel.
Titanium.
Sulfur.
Lead. Pass. Silver. No. Silicon.
Pass. Potassium. Pass.
Platinum.
Kale, for someone who hasn't studied it for a while, I think he did fairly well. It wasn't till we got right through that table that you started just to slip up a little bit. An incredible effort by both players for the dreaded periodic table, wouldn't you think? Wasn't to be this time. Been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go all the way.
Big round of applause for Kale. Congratulations to making it to the grand finale. 8, 9 jewels. Let's light up your floor. 38 tiles on the floor, and now you inherit toys.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I'm pretty happy with toys. I've got 2 little kids, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. I'm probably a bit of a big kid myself, so I feel good about toys. Yeah.
Decision to make, again. You're used to making decisions on this show.
Yeah.
Play on or go back to the floor. Let's see what's on offer if you were to play on. Everything but beauty.
Everything but beauty. Yeah, look, it's been working for me to play defense rather than offense, so I'm going to keep going with that.
Going back to the floor?
Going back to the floor.
Back she goes. But for how long, I wonder.
Very smart.
And then there were 8. You know what I need to do now? Activate the randomizer. Where will it land? Where's our next jewel going to be? And it is with Ella. Hey, Ella.
Hi.
Now, some people have been a bit wary of battling you and your subject of beauty.
Yes, there's lots of beautiful people here on the floor, so I don't know why.
But obviously when the randomizer selects you, you have to play away. So let's light up those categories. Musical movies and sci-fi. Now, being in this corner for a little while, probably had a chance to do a bit of study.
I have been studying both quite aggressively. Sci-fi has been my neighbour forever. I also have a musical background, so I do really like the look of musical movies.
Where are we going to go?
Musical movies.
Musical movies it is. Second jewel of the night coming up right now.
I'm definitely taking home that 200K. I would love to help out my family struggling with breast cancer and support them. I am ready to battle.
Have fun. I've only just inherited musical movies. I have worked so hard to get here, and it would be absolutely gutting to leave right now. $200,000 is so close, I can almost taste it.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Monica,
Hello.
you inherited musical movies.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on the topic?
I mean, I love musicals. I love movies, so I'm pretty happy with
I mean,
that.
you can hire DVDs and of musicals at the library.
You can, you sure
Being
can.
a
I don't know
librarian?
how many people have DVD players anymore, but...
Show my age, I suppose.
yeah.
Ella? Mm-hmm. Musical background?
Yeah. I was a dancer for a while, and my best friend also was a dancer, and she was a musical lover. So hopefully I can do her proud.
Well, very interesting. We shall see. The category is musical movies. You need to name the movie you see on the screen. Best of luck to both of you. Let's duel.
I'm really glad I didn't have this one. I'm so glad. This was like my fear, this one.
Greece.
Sound of Music.
Chicago. Pass. Matilda, Annie.
Mamma Mia.
Pass. Singing in the Rain.
Oliver.
Hairspray.
Pass. Great Showman.
Wizard of Oz.
Cats.
Chicago. Pass. Pass. La La Land.
Les Mis. Les Miserables.
The West Side Story.
Jersey Boys.
Pass.
Oh my God.
Hi, Ella. Pretty good for most of it. It was just a couple in the middle there, a chorus line, and Moulin Rouge, our own Moulin Rouge. It just sets you back with those time penalties a little bit. But thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to making it to the last 8. No mean feat.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
Let's light up your floor. 11 tiles. And since we've played your expert category, you now inherit beauty to defend should you go back to the floor. So, you have a choice now whether to stay and play or go back to the floor. So, let's take a look at the categories on offer for you now. Girl groups, toys, games night, and sci-fi. 3 players there, still with their original categories, and a proven survivor in Kate with toys. What's at the top of the list if you were to play on?
If I was to play on, I think toys, potentially, is one. It hasn't been anywhere near me until now, but I have a lot of nieces and a nephew who play with a lot of toys.
Yeah, you'd be going coast to coast then.
Yeah, could do. Girls groups is also up there. I have been studying up, but Ash is very confident. So I'm a bit hesitant there. I think the one I'm least confident is sci-fi, and then games night in the middle. I've been avoiding it for this long, and I think I'm going to continue to avoid it. So I think I'm going to play it safe, and I think I'm going to go back to the floor.
She's going back to the floor. Yes, and then there were 7. I wonder who's up next. We need to, of course, activate the randomizer. 6 duels tonight until we crown our grand prize winner. All of you will have a chance to battle tonight. The only question is who will be next. Here's Ashley. When the randomizer comes a knocking, you know what that means. We're not playing in your category, which is girl groups. We're going next door to your neighbours. They are history makers, toys, beauty, and games night. Bit of choice there.
I'm starting to think long game whether to just go aggressive or see where this takes me. I'm thinking toys.
Toys! He's going big. We've got our next duel. Come on up.
Go for it. This is where I'm going to make my mark. This is the floor's biggest duel. Watch out, Kay.
I don't know if I can win another duel, but I'm going to have a go. That's really my only option here. Everyone is coming for me.
Welcome back to the floor. Grand finale. We started with 81, and now we're down to just 7 players. Up next, Ashley has challenged Kate in the category of toys. Who will stay in the running for tonight's $200,000 grand prize? Let's find out. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Back again.
My old friend.
Back again.
Hello. Well, if you hadn't noticed, this is an epic battle for a couple of reasons. It's our grand finale, but it's coming together of our 2 big whales on the floor. Someone will become a mega whale and take up a huge chunk of territory on the floor. But first, you have to get past the category toys. Ash.
Toys I'm really keen on because I feel like my age bracket wasn't that long ago. Stress of life.
You know she's a mum. She writes letters to Santa. She's got birthday
letters to
parties.
Santa.
You know, toys are in the wheelhouse as well.
I feel good about toys. Yeah.
Let's get into it. Challenger will go first. You need to name the popular kids' toy you see on the screen. Good luck to both of you. Our two whales in a huge duel. Let's go.
Barbie.
Transformer.
Lego.
Care Bear.
Razors. Razor, pass. Dollhouse.
Rubik's Cube.
Patch Kids, Strawberry Patch Kids, pass. Oh, yuck. Hot Wheels.
Nerf gun.
Furby.
Rocking horse.
Electric truck. Motorized truck, pass. Oh. Nintendo Switch.
Bratz.
Tonka truck.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Pokemon cards.
Viewmaster.
Squirty gun. Or, squirty gun? Pass. Oh. Well done, Kate.
Thank you.
Ashley, water pistol at the end. I felt
Squirty
like
gun.
you've been a fantastic competitor. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
playing.
It was great to be here. Bye, everybody.
Still here.
You've won 10 jewels.
Yeah.
10 jewels. That is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Let's light up your floor. A whopping 58 tiles. And you've inherited girl groups.
I have very trashy taste in music, so I feel pretty
Nothing wrong
good.
with that. Well, you got a very big decision to make, whether you stay and play or go back to the floor. And let's take a look at the categories on offer. Everything. You have every option available to you right now.
I do.
But a few of those players are defending their original categories. So how does that affect your thinking?
More than half of you guys have your original topics, which is pretty terrifying. But I'm counting Amina in that because she's got veggies and that's just crazy talk. But yeah, I think with girl groups, I might keep doing what I've been doing and go back to the floor.
Just got to go back yet again.
Yeah.
It's been working for you so far, so why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Here I go.
Strolling around in the land of Kate. There's a lot of land down there. 6 players left. Activate the randomizer. Huge decisions ahead for whomever the randomizer selects, because tonight, one of you will take home $200,000. Patrick! You've probably seen something like this maybe coming along.
I've run all one of the scenarios in my head, but I feel like a bit of a future seer because last night I was up until the wee hours studying girl groups.
So I suppose I better ask you, where are we going to play?
Girl groups. Let's go, Kate.
Thought you might say that. Come on up.
See you up there.
Can Kate the Great survive Patrick's challenge to win an amazing 11th jewel?
Go, Patrick! Have fun up there.
I'm feeling a bit nervous, but at the same time, I've got no choice to make. I know what I have to do. I'm hoping that she hasn't studied girl groups as hard as I have.
I can't believe the number of duels that I've had to fight. So I am now starting to think that maybe I can just hang on and I'll get to the end.
Welcome back, sir. Welcome back, Patrick.
Thank you, Roger.
Hi.
Hi.
Have we met?
Yeah, it'll come to me. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to get to know Patrick.
All right, fair enough.
You're from Tassie.
That's right. I'm from beautiful Hobart, Tasmania.
Hobart, lovely place down there, beautiful part of the world. Just remind us again what you do for work down there.
I'm a structural engineer, so I work on building designs. I'm responsible for calculating the structure of a building to never fall down.
Which is a good thing. All right, big battle coming up here, massive duel. Challenger goes first. Category is girl groups. You need to name the girl group you see on the screen. Best of luck to both of you. Let's duel. All the best.
I think Patrick might end the streak.
Kate's a girl.
Kate is good, but she's had like 12 categories in her head.
Let's pass, girls.
Destiny's Child.
Fifth Harmony, Pussycat Dolls.
Bardo.
Tattoo, the Veronicas.
Fifth Harmony. Pass. Supremes.
Blackpink.
Pass. TLC. Pass. Bewitched. Pass. Bewitched, no. Oh my gosh, the Australian Idol people. Pass.
Congrats, Patrick. Congrats to you. Kate.
Yeah.
You have had the most incredible run on this show. You have blown everyone here in the studio away, as well as everyone at home. You've pocketed $20,000. You're not going home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Kate the Great, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for playing.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
What a competitor. I think you're going to enjoy this. Let's light up your floor. From 4 tiles to 62 tiles, and our clear front runner, one massive, massive mega whale on the floor. Still defending, of course, your inherited category of history makers. Well, you have a decision to make here, to stay on or to go back to the floor. So, let's take a look at the categories that you surround. Our librarian, Monica, on beauty. Duncan with Games Night. Kirith with sci-fi, both original categories. And of course, our master chef, Amina, sitting comfortably with veggies.
As an engineer, as a calculating kind of guy, I'm quite happy to defend history makers, quite happy to be top dog in that category.
So you're going back to the floor?
Going back to the floor.
Okay. He's going back to the floor. But for how long? Battle by battle, you will be eliminated.
Thank you.
Until just one of you remains to take home our grand prize of $200,000. 5 players remain. Who will conquer the floor? Welcome back to the floor. Welcome to the grand finale. We are down to 5 players. Each one of you, 1 out of 5 shot at $200,000. There are only strong players left in this game, including 2 who are still defending their original categories. Right now, Patrick's in the lead, but for how long? It's time to find out. Activate the randomizer. The randomizer can select anyone, so there is nowhere left to hide. Attack or defend, one way or another. Only one of you will survive to the end. Kirith! Odds are getting shorter and shorter, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, and it seems that no one wanted to come to me, so I'm going to have to go to someone else.
Yes, you will. All right, we'll get right down to it. Let's light up the categories on offer for you. History makers and beauty. So, Patrick or Monica, who will it be?
It's a very big choice. Patrick, I've seen how quick he is, so that's weighing into my mind. At the same time, Monica's talked a very nice makeup game behind me. She did just inherit this category as well today. I'm going to back myself. I'm going beauty.
All right, we're going beauty. Come on up.
Good luck.
If I win the 200,000, it would be genuinely life-changing. My family and I have gone through some tough times the last few years, and so that money goes straight to mum and dad, help them out.
As a librarian, I feel like I'd want to be boring if I won and, like, save money and buy a house. I would probably just go travel the world.
Kirith, welcome back.
Thanks.
And welcome back again.
Thank you.
Beauty was inherited?
Yes.
But you were okay with that?
I'm okay with that. I mean, I put my face on every day, so I know kind of what goes into it. I know what everything's called, pretty much, so I'm not too worried. Quietly confident.
Quietly confident. Kirith, what's your experience like in beauty? You said you had some luscious locks under there.
I do, yeah. Younger sister as well, she'll be keenly watching on. I helped with a lot of makeup. I didn't realise how messy a girl's makeup desk can get.
Yeah.
I had a study desk myself, and yeah, I saw all those products.
Well, we know how it works. The category is beauty. You'll see images of beauty products and other items related to beauty, and you need to name them. We're getting close to the $200,000. Let's duel.
I would prefer sci-fi off him. I want Monica to win so that it's anyone's game. Here we go.
Lipstick.
Mascara.
Nail polish.
Hairdryer.
Fragrance. Perfume.
Razor.
Tanning spray.
Tweezers.
Makeup bag.
A face mask.
Eyebrow brush.
Toe separators.
Eyeshadow kit.
Epilator. Grinder, file, electric file, pass. Nail scissors.
Hairspray.
Lip liner.
Concealer. Foundation. Foundation, concealer, pass. Oh, liquid foundation. That's it. Eyelash, fake eyelashes.
Curlers.
A waxing kit. Waxing strip.
A tanning bed.
Nose strip.
A nail kit. A nail kit. Pass. A face roller.
Eye blush.
Hair curler.
Botox.
Hair clip.
Makeup holder. Sponge holder. Oh, I don't know this one.
That one went absolutely down to the wire. Hair diffuser. So close, but you've been an incredible competitor. You should be very, very proud.
Thanks, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed.
We are down to 4 players, can you believe it, from 81. And Monica, you are one of them. Let's light up your floor. 13 tiles are now inherited the category of sci-fi. So you've got a big decision to make, whether you want to play on or go back to the floor. Let's see what's on offer now. 2 out of the 3 categories, Games Night and History Makers. Out of those 2, what do you like?
I would go for Games Night just for the topic. But again, look at him. The man, the legend. In the end, I'm kind of hoping it comes down to me and Duncan, because I feel like we've had this, like, budding romance. I think I'm going to go back to the floor for now and see what happens.
Just going back to the floor. Back to work on that romance. Perhaps.
You're making me blush on TV. You did so well.
All right, then there were 4. Activate the randomizer. Where are we playing? 4 more players left. One of them will take home $200,000. Who's the next to duel? Hey. It's Duncan, our youngest player. Ooh. Pumped?
I'm pumped.
Pumped. And now, everyone has been a little afraid of not only you, but you specifically in Games Night. As you know, that's not going to happen. So we need to look around at your neighbours and see what's on offer for you. History Makers and Sci-Fi. Take me through what you're thinking.
I can do History Makers. It's a very broad category, and I'm okay with history. But I really love sci-fi. It's actually probably my favourite genre. So I'm going to go sci-fi.
You're going to go sci-fi, all right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm so sorry, one of us has to go.
We're going to win this, I think.
I've always enjoyed sci-fi, so I want to take on Monica and then maybe go for Patrick. I'm really determined to win. I would love to win $200,000.
This is the most intense moment ever. Duncan is a formidable opponent, but I don't know if he's going to be able to handle the pressure.
Duncan, welcome back.
Thank you, Roger. It's great to be here.
It's been a little while since you've been up here.
I was kind of hoping I could have a duel with Kirith in sci-fi because we're both sci-fi nerds.
Right.
Sorry.
But you get to play in the category anyway.
I do get to play in the category anyway, and I don't think you're quite as much as a sci-fi nerd as Kirith.
No.
Don't know. She has defended categories
Monica is
before.
a very good player.
Very good player. You guys have been close down there for the whole time.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I said romance before, but maybe like a little
She
brother.
said budding romance. Were
I
you
did,
aware of
yeah.
that?
Well, I said to Monica, I've been thinking about you all week.
He did say
but not in a romantic sense. I've been wanting to take Monica down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Category is sci-fi. You'll see a character from an iconic science fiction movie or TV show. You need to name that character. Best of luck to both of you. Here we go. Let's duel.
Good luck.
Good luck, Monica. E.T.
Princess Leia.
Spock.
Alf.
Terminator.
Alien.
Predator.
Chewbacca.
Doctor Who.
Neo.
11.
Wally.
Paul Atreides.
Agent Scully.
Superman.
Robocop.
Ellen Ripley.
Doc Brown.
The Iron Robot. Iron Giant.
Sal. Sal 300. Pass. Ow. Venom.
Barbarella.
Riddick.
Pass. Dr. Robotnik.
Will Smith. Agent M. Agent. Pass. Oh, Gamora?
Rick Deckard.
Oh, Walk.
Pass. Master Chief.
Leela.
Pass.
Duncan! You were supposed to beat me.
I know.
Monica is our winner by barely a second.
Oh my God.
That was the best battle I've ever seen.
Truly, truly spectacular. You've been an incredible competitor. Everyone has loved you. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Well played, sir.
Thank you so much. This has been the best game I've ever played. Thank you.
Coming from the Games Night King.
He's amazing. I'm so sad he's gone. Well, not that sad, actually.
You're now down to the final three, and it's time to light up your floor. Oh, 16 tiles, and you have inherited Games Night. Either yourself, Amina, or Patrick will win $200,000. It's down to 3.
I'm stunned by the fact that I'm part of this. But, you know, those two are ferocious contestants.
Now the reality is like sinking in that I could potentially win. It's blowing my mind.
I can see a path to victory. I am one step closer to the 200K. Bring it on.
Monica, you have a big decision to make, whether you stay and play or go back to the floor. Let's see what your choices are, or in this case, choice. It's Patrick and his inherited category of history makers. But you can choose to go back to the floor. What are you thinking?
I'm still in shock from that whole experience just then, and I feel like I need some time to process. So my main thing is going back to the floor, and I think I'm happy to defend Games Night.
She goes back to the floor. Happy to go back, defend Games Night. And with that, we have reached the pointy end of this competition. Only 3 of you remaining. Monica, Patrick, and Amina. The next duel will decide who will play for $200,000 right here tonight. Who will make it all the way? We'll find out right after this. Come on! Welcome back to the floor. Grand finale. Let's hear it for our final 3 players. Patrick, Amina, and Monica. And it's getting down to the wire. Someone will take home $200,000. And you know what? I'm a little bit sad. Because this is the very last time I'm going to say, activate the randomizer. Which one of you is about to duel for a place in the final game? The randomizer can pick anyone, but will you survive to play for it all? It's do or die for Patrick. He's in the middle, and he has a very big choice to make. Games night or veggies. What you do now will not only decide who you will duel, but also who you are sending straight through to the final 2.
2 formidable opponents, 2 tough categories. I was really hoping not to be chosen again. I am a fan of games. She did just pick that up. I'm still hesitant to take on Amina in her own wheelhouse. Hopefully we can save that blockbuster duel for the absolute final.
So where are we going to play?
Games night.
That means Amina is in the final. See you there.
I've played board games my whole life. I have a bit of a collection. I'm not feeling too nervous.
This is my 4th duel of the night. I feel like I'm a big lump of coal that's being crushed into a diamond. The pressure is insane.
Woo. Welcome back to both
It's
of
good to
you.
see
Welcome
again.
back.
Thank you, Roger.
Before we get to this duel, let's go down to Amina, who has made the final. How are you feeling?
Pretty happy. I've survived it.
Well, you started with barbecue and then you inherited veggies.
The veggies, yes.
Obviously, we know you for your food history, so it did scare off, well, everyone, pretty much. No one came near you after that.
Yeah. It's a bit of an asset, but, oh, God, if I flunk that, I can imagine, the headaches I'm going to get from people.
All right, to see who battles Amina in the final, the stakes could not be higher. Category is Games Night. You need to name the classic family-friendly game you see on the screen. Best of luck to both of you. Let's duel.
Tic-tac-toe, noughts and crosses.
Snakes and ladders.
Jenga.
Connect four.
Scrabble.
Uno.
Twister.
Monopoly.
Chess.
Mousetrap.
Checkers.
Dominoes.
Pass. Guess who?
Cluedo.
Chinese checkers.
Air hockey.
Charades.
Boggle. Yeah.
Hungry, hungry hippos.
Pick up sticks.
Pass. Celebrity heads.
Backgammon.
Trivial Pursuit.
Operation.
Taboo.
Pass. Battleships.
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, pass. I don't know. Game of Life.
Mastermind.
Risk.
Mahjong.
Pigs. Two pigs. Two up. Pigs. Pass. Yahtzee.
Hangman.
No.
Congratulations, Patrick. That was the most incredible duel, down to the wire, 2 seconds in it. Monica, you have been a formidable competitor.
Thank
you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Patrick, you are a machine. You've secured yourself a place in the final face-off. So, one thing to do, light up the floor. By far the biggest territory. But to win the floor, you will need to win it all. So, you can indeed head back to the floor, where this game is about to go to a whole new level. Patrick, Amina, very soon you'll be going head-to-head in a best-of-3 duel where one of you will walk away with $200,000. Just who will conquer it all when we come back on the floor? Welcome back to the grand finale of the floor, and welcome to the final face-off, a fierce battle for $200,000. Let's bring them out, Patrick and Amina. Patrick, the quiz machine whose laser focus has put victory in his sights.
My strategy has been to weigh up every option before I make a decision. I like to reduce human error, and I've done that throughout this game.
And Amina, our master chef, whose culinary knowledge has scared off all her challengers.
My strategy was to try and lay low. I'm not sure why, but people are scared of veggies. Patrick knows his stuff, but I'm standing my ground. I'm quite confident to battle it out with him.
A real battle of the minds. The best of 3 duels for $200,000.
I'm backing myself. I'm going to end this thing in 2 duels.
Hello and congratulations.
Hello, mate.
Congratulations. You both made it. Let's just take a moment to soak in the enormity of what you've both achieved. 81 down to you two. Incredible. You must be extremely proud of yourselves.
Can't even talk.
I'm the same, Amina.
It's an incredible achievement. Who's watching at home?
Oh, I'm one super lucky girl. I've got my wonderful husband, Shafir, at home, and I've also got our 2 little kids, Aya and Zaid. I'm very blessed.
Patrick?
Mum and Dad,
Yeah.
my brother Kit and his fiancée Belle, Nan and Pop up in Devonport.
Nice. Speaking of family, $200,000 for either of you is absolutely life-changing. So, here's what's going to happen. You'll now compete best of 3 duels. The first 2 duels will be in the remaining categories on the floor, either veggies or history makers. In the event that you win 1 duel each, we will go to a tiebreaker with a winner. We'll take home the ultimate prize of $200,000. Patrick, you've amassed the most territory in the game. You get to choose which one you'd like to play in first. Veggies or history makers.
It's a tough choice. I think I'd like to get history makers out of the way, see if my knowledge, my study can be put to some use.
Our first duel, history makers. Patrick, you will go first. The category is history makers. Name the iconic historical figure you see on the screen. Duel number 1. Best of luck to both of you. Let's duel.
I'm feeling pretty confident with history makers. I want to start off with a bang and get 1 point on the board.
If I win this duel, this is going to be my ace because I am the expert in veggies.
Barack Obama.
Winston Churchill.
Mother Teresa.
Nelson Mandela.
Margaret Thatcher.
Albert Einstein.
Steve Jobs.
Lady Diana. Princess Diana.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Ronald Reagan.
Muhammad Ali.
King Charles.
Dolly the sheep.
Greta Thunberg.
Bill Gates.
Oh, jeez. Pass. Julian Assange.
Neil Armstrong.
Isaac Newton? No. Graham Bell? No. Pass. Oh, jeez. I need that one. Queen Elizabeth.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
William Shakespeare.
Amelia Earhart.
Martin Luther King.
John F. Kennedy.
Painter. Oh, well done. Well done.
All right, so little Dali there at the end. First duel away, and it's 1-0 to Patrick. Amina, you must now successfully defend your category of veggies to stay in the game.
Yep.
Patrick, this is it. If you win the next duel, you will be the winner of the floor and $200,000 richer. Just who will be the last player standing when we come back on the floor? back to the grand finale of the floor. And it's standing room only in the arena with Patrick and Amina battling it out in a best-of-3 duel for $200,000. Currently, it is 1-0 to Patrick, but Amina's not out of the running yet. Time to flex those MasterChef muscles as we're about to play in your category of veggies. Patrick, if you win this next duel, you will be the last person standing and take home $200,000. If Amina wins, we play again. $200,000 at stake. Amina, you go first. The category is veggies. You'll need to name the vegetable you see on the screen. Best of luck to both players. Let's duel.
Corn.
Carrot.
Onion.
Broccoli.
Mushrooms.
Capsicum.
Potato.
Cauliflower.
Celery.
Radish.
Parsnip.
Pumpkin.
Eggplant.
Peas. Snow peas.
Fennel.
Zucchini.
Artichoke.
Beans. Green beans.
Lettuce. Lettuce. Cos lettuce. Sorry, iceberg lettuce.
Asparagus.
Lentils.
Sweet potato.
Garlic.
Horseradish. Turnip. Pass. Brussels sprouts.
Parsnip. Oh no, turnip.
Cucumber.
Rhubarb.
Chili peppers.
Leek.
Bok choy. Pak choy.
Okra.
Red cabbage. Pass. Spinach. Kale. Pass. Arugula.
Avocado.
Pass.
Congratulations, Amina. 1-1. Amina has evened the score. So now we go to our final duel to decide which one of you will be our winner. Patrick, you came into this battle with the largest amount of territory. That means you get to choose the decider category from a choice of 3, and those categories are world leaders, Hollywood legends, and beach. Anything standing out there for you?
Another tough choice to make. I think when it comes down to it, world leaders is the category that is most adjacent to what I just had in History Makers.
So where are we going to play for our final decider category?
We're going to play world leaders.
World leaders it is. This is what it all comes down to. This is the game that will decide the winner of the floor and who pockets $200,000. Our final duel. Good luck. Let's duel.
One more time. Biden.
Sunak.
Albanese.
Pass. Oh, New Zealand. Jacinta Ardern.
Lincoln.
Blair.
Trudeau.
Macron.
Gorbachev. Yeltsin.
Pass. Bush.
Arafat.
Victoria. Queen Victoria.
Berlusconi.
Pass. Reagan. No. Oh, jeez. Pass.
Patrick is our winner of $200,000.
I'm just in shock.
For the final time, let me say this. Light up the floor. You know, we started on the floor, we're going to end on the floor. Let's go.
$200,000. It's life-changing money. It's incredible.
You are the winner of the $200,000 grand prize.
It was stressful. It was fun. I made many new friends. I had a blast.
Thanks to you, Australia, for watching. This has been The Floor.